Well, let's go back to our panel here. So, look, we've got some stats. It was quite interesting, actually, Jack, because you had a little bit of wriggle room there because the speaker wasn't quite as emphatic.
No.
But we've done some research while we were listening to that. The total net increase in law enforcement spending in the big, beautiful bill is an estimated $170 billion across the full life cycle of the bill. This does include large allocations for ICE and the border wall, but also $3 billion for the Bureau of Prisons and almost $1 billion for federal law enforcement training centers. The bill was applauded by, among others, the National Fraternal Order of Police. So that does seem to be pretty unequivocal.
But at the same time, I must also point out that so far the DOJ this year has taken away about cut $500 million in grants. The DOJ has. We've also seen about $1 billion in grants that were to be distributed.
The Department of Justice is going to take away $500 billion in grants. To who? You might want to be a little bit more specific. Like, is it something that we actually care about? Or you're just mad that they're taking grants away from people that you don't even know? Like come on now, bro. Like, what's the real argument here? And shout out to my man Vlad, referring to the product, Mr. Clean, by the way. Of course. Come on, man. What else, bro? I mean, what else logo is famous for having a bald white man on there?
Distributed before Donald Trump's administration came in. The DOJ.
Really, man, you could have made the man bald. You could have made him white, black, brown. As long as he's bald, you still know that's Mr. Clean.
Those grant programs that support local police and violent crime reduction. So there's going to be another $1 billion next year. I think those numbers are important to point out. I don't know why the DOJ is reducing support for police. Cutting these grants doesn't really make a lot of sense for Donald Trump's argument. But I think that needs to be. I think.
Well, I don't really want to go back over.
I was told by Michael that there was no cuts at all.
Okay, no, I don't want to go back over it.
There was not. As Piers just read, and as the speaker just pointed out, the numbers went up, not down, like you wrongly claimed.
Yeah, that does seem to be the indisputable takeaway. But let's move on. Michael, talking